So you might recall that back when Donald Trump was inaugurated as president, that still feels weird to say, and moved into the White House, his entire family did not move with him. In fact, his youngest son Barron and his wife Melania did not move there. And they said that it was because of family things, had to wrap stuff up in New York and all of that. Apparently that, to some extent, was true, but new details are coming out from a book by Mary Jordan saying that that's not the principal reason why Melania was loath to move to the White House with Donald Trump. Now understand that at this time, the campaign had been full of harsh news about Donald Trump's alleged sexual indiscretions and infidelities, from the grab them by the, you know where we're going, Access Hollywood tape, to an affair with Playboy playmate Karen McDougal that was described in great detail. Melania apparently learned new details from the media coverage, according to Mary Jordan. Now, she apparently needed time to cool off, and also to amend her financial arrangement with Trump, what Melania referred to as taking care of Barron. So she apparently wanted and felt she had the leverage now to renegotiate her prenuptial agreement with Donald Trump. Which is true. She did have that leverage. He can't afford to have his wife divorce him, conceivably, in his first year as president. That would be embarrassing, and we know Donald Trump would never do anything embarrassing. But anyway, Anna, what do you think about this? About that she, initially refused to move with him until he gave her a better financial setup?
I have 4 words for you. Art of the deal.
Yes.
So, no, it's so good. It's so good. Okay, let's just get the caveats out of the way. Melania's trash. I have no respect for her. She's a terrible person. Okay, now that that's out of the way, awesome. Awesome. Wow. That is some cutthroat negotiating. I'm proud of her in this regard. Honestly, I don't think my brain operates that way. You know what I'm saying? Which is why this update or this development never even crossed my mind. And I have no doubt that if I were in her position, first of all, I would never be in her position. I would never marry anyone for money. I just think that I'm really bad at faking things. I can't fake
and she
an
has
orgasm.
to fake things on a monthly basis. Yeah.
It's just so I couldn't do it. But honestly, I love that she saw this opportunity. She understands the importance of cutthroat negotiating, and she did it. I mean, and I also like the fact that everything was up for negotiation. Oh, you want to hold my hand in public, bitch? That's what you want? That's an extra 100 mil.
Oh,
sorry.
Maybe. Wow. Yeah, it is cutthroat, and the book obviously isn't out yet, but it apparently does sketch her out to be that sort of person, kind of cutthroat, that she's quite similar to Donald Trump in that sense, in the fact that she's a loner. They describe how she multiple times has just cut off everyone that she knew when she started a new part of her life, when she moved to America, when she moved away from New York. Initially, she was just done with everything, just restarts. And it helps her to hide things about her past, because the book also reveals that we already knew that she'd lied about her bachelor's degree. She apparently has lied about the languages that she speaks. She doesn't speak 5 languages or anything like that, but it's a good bit of branding for her. And a number of other things. This is based on more than 100 interviews with people all the way back from her days in school in Slovenia. But anyway, yeah, she apparently, I want to give you more details on the actual renegotiation. By mid-2018, she'd apparently renegotiated. She'd been looking out for Barron's future by making sure he had dual citizenship in Slovenia, which will position him to work in Europe for the Trump organization when he comes of age, assuming he wants to. And why does everyone in that family work for that? Is it that they can't get hired anywhere else? Anyway, she wanted proof in writing that when it came to financial opportunities and inheritance, Barron would be treated as more of an equal to Trump's oldest 3 children. But why wouldn't he? Supposedly, he's Trump's son. Why wouldn't he want to take care of Barron?
Trump is a trash father. He is a deadbeat father. I mean, just ask Tiffany Trump. So, what she did there with Barron, I think, is important. It's sad that it needs to be negotiated that way. God, rich people have such sad lives when you really think about it. Right? Really think about it. When I think about what makes me happy on a day-to-day basis, it's those moments I have with my family. It's the moments that I have with my brother and sister-in-law and my nieces. And it's this pure, unmitigated love. It's just, I feel like my heart's gonna explode, right? And I feel like this is my crew. You know, we have each other's backs. We love each other so much. That's what life is, guys. That's what life is about. Like the money is not going to keep me warm at night. Like, yes, to some extent it will. It'll put a roof over your head and it'll get paid for the heating bill, whatever. But my point is, at the level of wealth that Melania Trump is already enjoying, right? Like, a little more money isn't going to make her happy. Like, she's chosen this life that makes no sense to me. Like, I love going to bed with my husband. Like, I look forward to it. Like, sometimes I wake up in the morning and I'm like, yes. I can't imagine being married to someone for money who I find, like, I have no attraction to, no love for. Like, you deal with it every day. Ugh.
Yeah.
But that's the life that she chose for herself.
Yeah.
Gross.
Well, look, zooming out from them, let's just say it. Look, there are millionaires, there are billionaires that are seemingly better than other billionaires, but fundamentally, they are sick people. Maybe that's, what, am I not supposed to say that? Is that not polite? But being this devoted to money, to the point where you have 1,000 times more money than could possibly have any impact, any measurable impact on your life, that you just hoard. Like, we see Smaug in the Hobbit movies, and we think, well, what does that dragon need all that gold for? It can't even buy anything. But we're surrounded by Smaugs. They're in New York, and they're in LA, and they live in Malibu and all of that. They're people who have a fundamental sickness, an addiction to meaningless wealth. Meaningless to them, could be very meaningful to other people. And let's bear in mind that they pervert and abuse and twist the system to set it up in a way that will produce those outcomes for them, while denying any sort of discernible improvement in the quality of life of so many people along the way.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.